You wake up to your phone buzzing with notifications. The news is filled with more chaos, and your boss sends a confusing email. Your kids need something from the store. You didn't get much sleep last night. You can't focus because your mind is racing. The to-do list is endless. And then you think to yourself, why do I even try? What is the point of all this? Why am I doing everything right and still falling behind? It is easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless when we're hit with one thing after another. What if we turn this around? What if we took control of our minds instead of letting it be tossed around like a leaf in the wind? In his book, Meditations, the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Your mind is the last thing they can take." This quote reminds us that our thoughts and beliefs are under our control, and only when we surrender our minds to external forces do we lose our freedom. When you protect your mind, you become unstoppable. Here is a Stoic blueprint to do exactly that. Step 1. Know yourself. Epictetus said, "Who rules your mind, you are a slave to." We must first acknowledge the reality that we have no control over the world around us. We cannot change what happened yesterday, what someone else thinks or feels, or how the economy will perform next week. We can only control ourselves. To start, we must know who we are, what we believe, and what we stand for. This involves self-reflection, introspection, and a willingness to confront our biases and flaws head-on. By understanding our strengths and weaknesses, we can focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Step 2. Define your values. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Our thoughts determine our actions, which shape our lives. To take control of our minds, we must identify and define our core values. What do we stand for? What do we want to create? What kind of person do we want to be? Once we understand what truly matters to us, we can make conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. We become more intentional with our actions and can resist the urge to chase after every fleeting distraction. Step 3. Practice mindfulness. Seneca said, "Every new situation is like a new examination of life." Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. By anchoring ourselves to the present moment, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without reacting to them impulsively. We learn to differentiate between what is in our control and what is not. This allows us to choose how we respond to external circumstances rather than being controlled by our thoughts and emotions. We become more resilient in the face of adversity and better equipped to make rational decisions. Step 4. Embrace discomfort. The Stoics believed that obstacles and discomfort were necessary for growth and self-mastery. Instead of trying to avoid pain and suffering, we should embrace them as opportunities to test our resilience and strength. When we willingly step into uncomfortable situations, we gain a sense of control over our lives. We learn to confront our fears and overcome challenges, which builds confidence and self-efficacy. By embracing discomfort, we free ourselves from the shackles of our past and open ourselves up to new possibilities and growth. Step 5. Cultivate inner strength, Musonius Rufus said. The chief task in life is to free ourselves from the chains of fear. One of the most powerful ways to protect our minds is to cultivate inner strength through practices like meditation, journaling, and engaging in physical challenges. These activities help us develop a strong sense of self-awareness and emotional regulation, allowing us to better manage our thoughts and reactions in difficult situations. By cultivating inner strength, we become more resilient in the face of adversity and better equipped to navigate the complexities of life with grace and composure. We can find ourselves in a constant battle with the world, often feeling like we are at its mercy. But the truth is that we are not powerless. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, our minds are the last thing they can take away. By following the Stoic blueprint of knowing ourselves, defining our values, practicing mindfulness, embracing discomfort, and cultivating inner strength, we can learn to protect our minds and reclaim control over our lives. In doing so, we become more resilient, adaptable, and free to pursue our goals and dreams regardless of the challenges that may arise. So the next time you feel overwhelmed and defeated, take a step back and assess your thoughts and reactions. Are you allowing external circumstances to dictate your inner peace? Or are you actively working to cultivate a strong, resilient mind that can weather any storm? Remember, your mind is your most valuable asset. Protect it, nurture it, and let it guide you towards a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Please subscribe to our channel for more truths they don't teach you.